If I tell you that for the past 22 years of my life that I've not fallen into depression, would you believe me? Well, the truth is, whether you believe me or not, I've not fallen into depression. The last time I can remember wanting to fall into depression was in 2023. But before I was able to fall into depression, help came. Yeah, I think then I was having some financial issue and help was able to come. So, and then during that year, 2023, I developed a mindset that has helped me that up to now, whatever life challenges life throws at me, I'm able to handle it without falling into depression or worrying. So in this video, I'm going to share this mindset with you, like this thing that gave me this great mindset. So around the same 2023, yeah, I came across a philosophy. I think it's called Stoicism. Yeah, so I came across Stoicism, and it's long I read much about Stoicism, so I can't go into detail. But the whole concept of Stoicism is that you should focus on what you can control and forget about things you can't control. Like focus on the things you can control and don't worry about things you can't control. So, and they went on to then teach that the only thing you can control or the only thing you have full control over is yourself. So it's how you react to things. So you don't have control over how things will turn out. You don't have control about whether you'll be fired or not. And the only thing you have control is over yourself, over how you react. And in Stoicism, there are two key figures. So the first one is Emperor Marcus Aurelius. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And the other one is Epictetus. Epictetus. So I'm going to give you a little bit background about their life and how they were able to apply Stoicism. So the first one is Epictetus. So this guy, he was born into slavery. Yeah, Roman slavery. And that's not the bad thing. That's not even the worst thing. The worst thing is that his master was very cruel. And his master was served under Nero, Emperor Nero. Those of you who are interested in history, you know that Emperor Nero is one of the most wickedest emperor in Rome. So his master was serving under Nero, and his master was wicked, and his master was cruel to him. Even there was this time that his master wanted to show a display of power. So what he did was he tried to twist Epictetus' leg. So Epictetus, being a stoic, he wasn't angry. Like he warned his master that what you're doing is not good. He did it in a calm way, but the master went on to do what he wanted to do, and Epictetus wasn't mad or how should I put it? Like because he knew that he had no control over what his master would do, so he only told his master that what you're doing is not good. What you're doing is hurting me, but he doesn't have control over his master. So he wasn't worried about what his master. He only focused on his reaction toward what his master was doing to him. So he was calm despite everything he was going through. Then the second key figure is Emperor Marcus Aurelius. He's a Roman emperor, and those of you who are interested in history again, he is one of the 5 good emperors. I think he was the last one. So he was also a stoic, and for him, he also went through challenges. He went through wars. He fought so many wars, and also he lived through a plague that killed up to 5 to 10 million people. So despite all these things that happened in his regime, he was still calm. So these people, they showed us that the only thing you have control is yourself. Like you don't have control over when the next war will happen. You don't have full control over in our daily life, current modern life. People worry about investment crash, stock market going down, worry about them being fired or like some of these things. But you don't have full control over all these things. The only thing you have full control over is yourself. So it's how you reacted. So you can choose to fall into depression or not when you get fired. When the guy or the girl breaks your heart, it is your choice to either fall into depression or not. And I don't think falling into depression it helps. And then this leads me to the second thing that gave me a great mindset towards Jesus Christ. I think in Matthew, he made a teaching where he asked that who among you by worry will add a year to his or her life. Jesus was asking a question that will worry solve your problem? Will depression solve your problem? So you are going through financial crisis. Will worrying, will depression solve the financial crisis? No, it's not going to solve it. But if it's not going to solve it, why are you worrying? Like, worrying won't do it, depression won't do it, taking alcohol won't do it. So why are you doing it? So this was the second thing that gave me a great mindset. That if depression won't solve a problem, then don't do it. It is either you don't fall into depression or you look for the solution to your problem. If you are going through financial problem, you look for a work. It doesn't matter how should I say disgusting or how embarrassing the work is. Look for work and solve your financial problem. Like falling into depression won't help you. It won't solve the problem. It won't remove, like it won't add $1 to your account. So it doesn't do any freaking thing. So don't do it. Like you're actually wasting time falling into depression or worrying or falling into anxiety. So don't do it. And then the last one, this one is more of a strategy that I am using to avoid falling into depression. And this one is that, okay, let me say it this way. So now we live in a world, in a generation where people spend up to 8 hours, people spend up to 10 hours on their phone, watching TikTok, watching Facebook, watching Instagram. And because of spending this much time on the internet, they begin to lose touch of reality. Again, when you go to social media, you see people who are your age mates living the best life, making lots of money in a month. You see somebody making $1 million every single month or in a year, and you'll be thinking, what am I doing wrong? Like, this person is your age mate, he's buying his fourth car. And by the way, some of these lifestyles or some of these things they show you on the internet is actually fake. Most of them, if not or at surface, some of them are fake because the internet rewards fakeness. So people are doing it, they're getting views, and you see them thinking that they are real. You see your age mate buying cars, buying houses, and getting married and all these things, and then it makes you to wonder, to start thinking that what is wrong with my life? Like, what am I not doing right? What am I doing wrong? Am I here to just watch other people succeed? And what is my purpose in life? Like, it makes you to start questioning yourself, to start degrading yourself. And when all these things start happening, then you see yourself falling into depression. So one strategy I've come to help me to solve this is, once in a while, I delete most of my social media app. Yeah, the app I spend much time on. What the heck? So most of the app that I spend most of my time on, I'll delete them for like 2-3 days. I won't watch TikTok, I won't watch Instagram, and go out and connect with nature. Like over here, if you can watch, I'm outside. Yeah, you just go out, connect with nature. Some people will be like, you touch grass. So that is it. So that is the mindset that have helped me not to fall into depression. And also the strategy, the things I do to also not fall into depression. Yeah, so that's it. See you in the next video.